Alright, let's break down the wild ride that is the current state of the automotive industry. Buckle up, because we're about to navigate through the twists and turns of new and used car prices, electric vehicles, auto loans, and what the future holds for your next ride. First off, let's talk cold, hard numbers. The average price for a brand spanking new car these days? $48,750. That's not chump change, and it's actually been on the rise month over month, jumping up by 1.3%. However, when you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, year-over-year prices are down by 2.4%. So, yeah, things are a bit of a roller coaster. Hold on tight, because here's the plot twist. New car prices have been on a downward spiral for 4 consecutive months on a year-over-year basis. But before you start celebrating, know that this isn't a sign of a budget-friendly utopia just yet. Why? Well, manufacturers are sweetening the deal with new vehicle incentives. Currently, they're throwing in incentives equivalent to 5.5% of the average transaction price. That's like a bonus discount to make that new car smell even sweeter. But don't get too comfortable. This might just be a strategy to keep the wheels turning in a market that's seeing some turbulence. Now, let's zoom in on the inventory game. The average day supply of vehicles sits at 71, but it's like a game of musical chairs. Some companies are sitting pretty with lower days of inventory. Toyota and Honda, for instance, have 32 and 40 days, respectively. Meanwhile, Jeep and Infiniti are playing catch-up with higher levels. It's like different carmakers are playing their own version of speed chess. Let's shift gears to the electric vehicle (EV) scene. Despite the hype and strong demand, there's a bit of a snag. EV inventory is sitting at 114 days, and oversupply has caused an 18% drop in prices compared to a year ago. But hey, there's a silver lining. In December 2023, electric vehicle sales in the US hit a record 1.2 million units, a whopping 46% jump from the previous year. The catch? The average price for a new electric vehicle in December was $50,900, down 3% from November. Electric dreams come with a price tag, it seems. Now, let's talk about the used car drama. Prices hit their peak in December 2022, but now it's like the air is slowly leaking out of that balloon. The increase in new car purchases is flooding the used car market, driving prices down. So, if you're in the market for a used car, now might be the time to strike while the iron's cooling. But here's where things take a detour into financial trouble town. Auto loan delinquencies for loans at least 90 days late have gone from 0.5% to a whopping 3.9% over the past year. That's a red flag waving in the wind. And who's taking the biggest hits? Well, Americans in their 30s and 40s are racking up the largest auto loans. The average auto loan for a new vehicle? $41,184. For a used vehicle? $27,600. And the average car payment for a new vehicle? Brace yourself, it's a hefty $726 per month. Now, let's talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room, auto loan debt. It's the third largest category of consumer debt in the US, towering at a staggering $1.6 trillion. That's right, it surpassed credit card debt. And here's the kicker, negative equity, or being underwater on auto loans, is becoming a sinking ship for many. On average, people are underwater by $6,500. It's like trying to swim in a pool of financial quicksand. But hold on, the forecast for 2024 might bring a bit of relief. Experts predict that vehicles will become more affordable thanks to declining prices, lower interest rates, and increased incentives. Sales are on the upswing, but there's a catch: overall demand is still somewhat shackled compared to pre-pandemic levels. To speed things up, bigger discounts and incentives are expected to hit the scene as the year unfolds, giving buyers a chance to grab the wheel without breaking the bank. In a nutshell, the automotive landscape is a wild ride with twists and turns. New car prices are playing a seesaw game, while incentives are like a lifeline for buyers. The electric vehicle scene is booming, but oversupply is putting a dent in prices. Used cars are getting more affordable, but watch out for that auto loan iceberg. Delinquencies are on the rise, and negative equity is a looming concern. Buckle up, because 2024 might just be the year of affordable rides, but the road ahead is still full of surprises. Please go ahead liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends to support our content. The information is for general purposes. Viewers should conduct research and consult professionals for financial decisions.